Hey, hi guys. So yeah, today in this session we gonna see the two topics, and that is the managing the users and adding the users in the QuickBooks and adding the apps. It might be a premium apps or the free apps. Okay. So in the earlier session, we have gone through from the starting from the chart of accounts, then importing the product and services, managing the product and services, and the managing the customer and vendor. So basically, how to create the vendor list, the customer list, uh, as well as create the customer type and the vendor type as well. So in this session, we're gonna start with the adding and managing the users. So let's go into that. So basically there would be four type of users you gonna have. One is the primary admin user, you gonna have the company admin user, standard user, and the custom role that can be only be available that is in the QuickBooks Online Advance. Then you can also have another role that can be created that is the only view access and which is available again in the QuickBook Online Plus version and the advanced version. And that there would be also time tracking option would also be there. Okay, so in the primary, so what is the primary admin? So primary admin is someone who has created your, the first account in the QuickBooks. Let's say maybe it can be your employee, maybe it would be the owner who has this right. Now, the primary admin is the one who might have, subscribed to the QuickBooks, right? But it is not always been the necessary. So this right can also be transferred to someone else, but the user can only be a one. So primary admin cannot be in multiple. It can be only be a one user. Then you can have the admin user. So below the primary user, there would be a admin user. So the admin can be multiple, where the owner wants that the accountant will have the all the access. Then the owner can make that accountant as a company admin, or maybe his employee as a company admin. So the company admin could be there. Then there would be a standard user. So standard user will have all the rights besides the main rights of the company admin, where they can, they manage the users and many other stuff in the QuickBooks. Let's say the company admin has. They can also integrate the apps in the QuickBooks. So that is something which is not available with the standard user. The standard user will have the payroll rights as well. They can access to the payroll. So here one need to be a very one need to be a conscious that whenever, let's say, you are sharing your users right, then you don't share your payroll rights as well, because most of the time, you start sharing or giving the access to your employee, there would be a tick mark to to ensure that you don't give the payroll access. Otherwise they will have the access to all the payroll employees in the company, and that can create the disaster for the company. uh, okay, so that is how you can have the different user types. Also in the QuickBooks, there could be also be time tracking user only. So let's say if you have the project base of accounting and the person would be on contract base, not as an employee, then you want to give only, time tracking facility to that user, then you can give that by so through the time tracking rights. So yeah, it will look like this, the window. Okay, now let's go into the QuickBooks and see how you can manage the user and where to go. So on the gear icon, you need to click on, and there would be option to. So I have the accountant account. So here I don't have option to manage the users. Rather, I have option of managing your team, right? Because I will have my team as well as I can allocate the clients to my team. So therefore, I have option of your team. So okay, let me open this into the new tab, and I can show you into my another account, QuickBooks. So this is my client account, and see how it looks. So when I click on the gear icon, I have now here the option, because here the client has given me the good amount of rights. So I have this option of manage users, right? So when I click on manage users, then the window will pop up something like this. Oops, sorry. So I have opened it here already. Let me see. Yes, so here you can see I have myself as a primary admin. Then I have my the person working in the organization can have the custom roles, because being accountant, I have the privilege of having the more roles into the QuickBooks. Otherwise, if you go into your normal QuickBooks, you can have the defined 3 level of user rights that you can able to give. Okay, so that is how you can assign the rights. Okay, so yeah, this is it for the managing the users. Now let's get into the adding the apps. So again, before starting the adding the apps session, again, do remember that whenever you give your rights to your employee, there you will get option of give the right of payroll, managing the payroll, or you can say the payroll access. So ensure that the tick mark is not there, and if there is a tick is there, then you need to remove that before giving the rights. Otherwise, the all the employees will have your payroll function access. Okay, now let's go into the connection with the QuickBooks. So which apps that you can connect with the QuickBooks? So there are many apps there where the QuickBooks is giving the support. Let's say there is a Zapier there, there is a WooCommerce is there, there is a uh, many apps there that you can search it down. So let's go into, so in the QuickBooks accountant version, I can have on the left hand side the panel. It is given simply by I can click on the apps and find the apps. There would be the client apps. Let's say if I want to see the clients have which kind of apps that is connected, I can see it here. And then I have my own form app that I can see. So if I go into the find apps, so there is the option of popular apps, there is the editor's pick, and there is a free apps. So if I click on the free apps, I can connect all these apps. Let's say the Google Calendar, the Veeam, and the these are the free apps that I can easily connect with my QuickBooks or maybe with the client account. Now, if I go into the popular apps, then there are also there is SOS inventory, there is a bulk import, Pluto, auto entry, and let's say into the editor's choice is also many out there. Also, you can search it down as well, that let's say if you want to connect the Stripe, the mostly these are the one that people look for. So the Stripe is there. See here the Stripe by Commerce. So you can check it down. There would be multiple I would say the developer would be there who would be providing the same app into the at the free version level. So just ensure that before buying any app, there would be a chance that you will have the free apps that is available in the store. So don't go for buying every time the apps, rather than see that if the free apps available and they are making the work done, then do it, because most of the users of QuickBooks are the small and medium sized users, right? Companies, and they don't require the the subscription level of apps, and that's where they are overspending the money, where they don't require to for spending the sometimes of this integration, until unless yes there is a kind of integration which automate your entire work and it is worth saving the money. let's say it is giving some value in return, then definitely you can subscribe to that particular app. Otherwise, you can always save on the money, because already you are spending so much money on the QuickBooks itself for subscription, and then again paying for the apps. Then it creates a lot of, and then again you are paying to the accountant. So it creates a lot of cost, and the accounting itself is a cost. So it doesn't give you the in the return. But yes, it has a long-term return, let's say, because if you make your own errors, then the accountant then the software can help in a long term. So yes, so this is the apps. So these are the apps that you can search it down. There would be Stripe, there would be uh, PayPal would be there. So you can connect the PayPal free of cost. And yeah, there are many apps there that you can connect it down, and you can search here in the Find Apps. Let's go back into our Pro Advice and Trading session. So, okay, back. Yes. So again, add in the app, and let's say we are not missing something or missing anything in the apps. So yeah, so here also there is an option to, in the any premium apps, I think so they will give the trial period option. So let's say maybe a 1 month trial period or maybe 10 days trial period. These apps before buying, they give such kind of option. Most of the apps they are providing. So ensure that you take that and then you buy that apps, so you don't fall into the trap of spending more. Um, Yes, and what else you can consider when selecting an app? So before subscribing to the app, your client should check the billing policies for it, including the vendor charges monthly and annually. So that, yeah, that is a definitely part of it that we ensure to check that. Okay, so who can add apps to the client company account? So again, as I said earlier, the admin user can add the apps or connect the apps with the client account. So here I have option of the primary admin. Yes, definitely primary admin can also add the, but I would say the only admins can see. That's right. So only admins users can add apps to the company. So whether it's a primary admin or the only admin, they can do that. So yeah, this is it for this session. Hope this would be useful. We'll look out for the another session as well. If you are with me in this entire QuickBook series, then do check out the earlier videos that can be helpful to you. Okay, again, into the end of the video, always we go through and I show you my website. So do check out and come on our website. If you want to do bookkeeping, you want to have the tax filing, you want to have the migration of your from the old software to the new software, you want to have the A2X integration, then we do all provide everything. We are partner with the Zero, we are partner with the A2X, we are also QuickBooks Gold Tier users, and that's where we can be able to provide you the best service that we can. Also on the YouTube, we have the membership program now we have started with. So you guys can support us by subscribing it or joining the membership. So what are the benefits of it? So membership will let you have connect with us once in a month freely if you have any query or any call you want to have for a 1 hour. And the another one is there would be exclusive videos that we're gonna put on the portal, which won't be available to the normal user on the YouTube channel. So the pro users will have that benefit, as well as the elite users that will have. So yeah, that is it guys from this video, and hope this would be helpful to you. Thanks for watching.